Christmas. Not a creature was about. Not a creature was scurrying. Not even a mouse. But I was. I was out and about, looking for bagels to put in my mouth. And here we are, you and me, on the eve of Christmas, with nothing to see but holes in the rounds and creatures about and cream cheese gliding down south. I'll decide if I keep that in. Do my eyes look red? Do I look tired? I feel tired. I haven't taken my ADHD meds today. So if this is unhinged and there's way too much sound coming from the bagel bag, I apologize. I actually do have my mics. They're in my car though, and I'm really lazy, and it's 7:50 a.m. and I don't want to do it. So we're not. But welcome to This Is What I Call a Bagel, Volume 2, where I will be reviewing store-bought bagels on a ranking of taste, toast, and composition. Last time we did the Wonder Bread Plain Bagel. This time we are doing the Sara Lee Deluxe Plain Bagel. I typically don't eat these just because they're a little bit more expensive. Trying to get me to buy something that's even $1 more expensive at the store, or that isn't like a 2-for-1 is so painful. These come with 5 bagels. These come with 5 bagels. These come with 5 bagels. Typically, the other packs come with 6. The protein packs come with 4. Scam. But I mean, this isn't horrible. 5 bagels isn't horrible, but it's just not the best. So I'll only be looking at plain pre-sliced bagels as like a control group. I was gonna go and get like a Trader Joe's bagel, but there's no reason for that. There's no reason for me to pull a knife out and cut my bagels. You guys know how I feel about that. I talked about it last video. Even if it's not pre-cut, I don't want to take a knife out. So, oh my god, guys, I'm so tired. This is like going to be so much editing. Okay. Let's see how good it separates. This is something I consider under composition, just because if it doesn't break well, this is what I mean when I say shimmy. And last time I feel like some of y'all didn't know. Wow. Look at that. Okay. So here's the thing with this. I know y'all are going to say like, Samantha Hope, like nothing pleases you. I promise you that is not true. Ask any of my ex-boyfriends. But if you see this, I love a good clean cut. But the issue is, let me take this hairy ass scrunchie off my wrist. The thing is, I love that this splits so beautifully. But when anytime like these are cut like this, the inside is inevitably stale. It's not going to be as soft. It's not going to be as yummy because this side has basically like staled up a bit just with like the open air and such a clean cut. Sorry if the shot or angle changed. I had to move the camera. I changed my shirt. I thought I'd go with a little Martha Stewart risky business action. We have our Sara Lee Deluxe Plain Bagel. It's not feeling very deluxe. The outside feels really dry. The inside feels really dry and a little stale, honestly. So let's go ahead and pop these in the toaster oven, and then we'll kind of look at the container and talk about it. We're gonna cook them all in the exact same way. I'm putting them all directly over the grate, letting it go one cycle, and then flipping it for a minute. So, because these are evenly cut, I suspect we'll have to flip both of them versus just one like we did last time. So, plate. Let's look at these bagels. So, for a Sara Lee Deluxe bagel, we are looking at 260 calories. We are looking at 10 grams of protein, so that's even just 1 gram more than the other one. That's kind of significant. I wonder if amount of protein coincides with tasting like shitness. We will have to see. or just like a stodgy flavor too. I feel like if you add too much protein, it might not cook the same. So these are total carbohydrate 50, sodium 450. I'm not 100% sure what that is against the last one, but like I said, we will be reviewing all of these at the end and comparing them against each other. Ingredients: contains wheat, soy, sesame. Made in a bakery that also uses egg, milk, and tree nuts. This, I don't know if I'm correct, but the ingredient list on this one actually seems a little shorter. So if that is true, that's a... Just swallowed a fly. Sweet baby Jesus. Aha! Sweet baby Jesus. Elmo doesn't like it when people put flies in his air. How is Elmo not supposed to eat breathing flies? Anyway, hopefully this was a shorter video than the last one. Oh, no way. Okay, you guys. Even though I was talking shit about this bagel a second ago, look at this. Look at that bottom. Look at that sweet cornmeal bottom. This is what I was talking about. Usually if it was like a going out, you buy a bagel from Bagelry, I would want more cornmeal. Usually if I were going out and buying a bagel like out, I would want more cornmeal on the bottom. But because this is a store-bought bagel, the fact that this is cornmeal at all on the bottom is pretty fucking impressive. Okay. Jeez Louise, I can't talk today. So this side is toasted great. Fucking hot. This side is also toasted great. No burn. No burn. So I'm going to flip it over for a minute just to get more of that crunchy side on the back, just because, just because it's not there yet. It's not quite there yet. I mean, it breaks, but that's just because I'm ripping it apart with my little tiny sweater hands. Okay, we're flipping it for a minute. We're going to flip it for a minute. Let's get our cream cheese. Don't judge me. I didn't put it in a container, but I did leave it in the little foil. So, I'm the lazy fucking bitch this time. Okay. So, you know what else I did make, and I can show you guys. Let me make sure 30 more seconds on that. So, I made some tofu patties the other day. These are what I usually put on top of bagels as like a bagel sandwich. I do this. Sometimes I'll do like a vegan sausage, but most of the time it's this, cheese, cream cheese, and vegan bacon. It's delicious. I do the Morningstar bacon, the Light Life, that whatever fucking vegan bacon is disgusting. I'm so sorry. Please sponsor me if you want to sponsor me, but the Morningstar is the best vegan bacon on the market, hands down. So, let's get our bagels. So far, looking at the toast, these toasted really well, honestly. Ah! These toasted really well. The breaking is kind of happening. Some of these bits are too squishy. It just feels like it's too thick or too stodgy on the inside to be able to crush correctly. If it was really soft on the inside, we would get easy crushing. Let's do the sound. Not as good as last time. You see, like, even though it is toasted the same, the breaking is not the same. You see where it just, like, dents? It doesn't break. If the inside were nice and soft and yummy, it would break because the inside would be so soft, it would just be, like, absorbing the cracks. But because the inside is so stodgy and thick, we're just getting dents, which is not great because the outside is crispy enough where it could break, but it's still just squishing. So we're taking that in mind. That I believe is like half composition, half toast, because it's part of that. It's the bagel itself, but also if like the toast doesn't help it get there. Okay. So, because I love cornmeal so much, we are going to start with the bottom. The bottom of it. Now, as much as I am a stickler of like not wanting to crush my bagel, when I cream cheese it, what I dislike more is a bagel so tough and so stale where it's been cut that you put cream cheese on it and it's just basically a rock. Look it, I pressed down weight, instead of crushing down, it broke down the side. I mean, it's a beautiful bagel, but that's not good, darling. That's not good. So, let's give it a bite. I hope y'all can see me. This is going to be a quick video. I'm going to try to give this bagel the benefit of the doubt. And try to give the benefit of the doubt, I'm going to eat this one without anything on it. For some reason, it does give more of a bagel taste than our other Wonder Bread bagel. I know we're trying not to compare these directly yet, but let's go ahead and look at the pull on this. No flaky layers. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. We're going to try to get that. You can kind of pull this off, but the crust and the innards are basically one piece. You're not going to get any good pull from this like the last one. Yeah. I mean, it's disappointing, but we knew this. We knew store-bought bagels. We knew most of them were too chewy. We knew most of them are, of course, not going to be as good as a regular going out and buy a bagel. So, it's just so tough. It's just so tough, and it's not like tough, hard to make decision. The bagel itself is so tough. So, taste, toast, composition. Composition. Automatically, the cut is really good. The cut's great. But the composition itself of like chewy, just gummy, not, it's basically fucking molding clay. If the last one was a 5, this one has to get a 3, you guys. This is really bad. This is not good. Like, it makes it hard. Like, I don't even want to make a sandwich with this because it'll be so chewy and hard to get through. My jaw will hurt. As someone who grinds their teeth and has almost TMJ, according to my doctor, this is like the last thing I want to be eating right when I wake up, you know? So it's a little unfortunate. I think it'd be fine just like bagel and cream cheese, but if you want to put anything on it, this is not your guy. This is not your bagel. Toast. What did I say that I was going to dog all of them down if they did it? Insert voiceover here if I can't remember correctly. It kind of does give more of like a bagel-y taste, if that makes sense, more than the last one. Part of that might be too the cornmeal on the bottom. It's just so fucking tough. Like, oh my god. That's like inedible. Basically, in the like, usually when I'm eating this, I eat it almost immediately. But in the time we've been sitting here talking, that has become so tough. Way more tough than it was coming out of the oven. Jesus Christ. Composition 3. Taste. Honestly, taste 6. Toast, we're going to give the toast to 8.5. We gave the last one an 8. This one obviously toasted better. Part of that has to do with the even composition. But overall, it just did toast better. So, shit, you guys. Like, I'm just really disappointed in these bagels. So, currently, these are bottom of the leaderboard. I don't care if you have cornmeal. You guys know how much I love cornmeal, and it still did not make a difference with this fucking bagel. So, that's just so disappointing. Okay, that was our Sara Lee Deluxe Plain Bagel. You have been watching Now That's What I Call a Bagel, Volume 2. I am Samantha Hope, and it's been good to see you. Merry Christmas, and if I don't see you, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, and happy holidays to all yours, and have a beautiful night. Yeah, dude, let's get the hell out of here. Oh God, that's like making me feel bad. On the night before Christmas, not a creature was about, not a creature was scurrying, not even a mouse. But I was out and about, looking for bagels to put in my mouth. And here we are, you and me, on the eve of Christmas, with nothing to see but holes in the rounds and creatures about and cream cheese gliding down south. Yay! Okay, go to bed. Bye. Bye. Okay. I just woke up, and like, I'm serious, I just woke up. This is not like a get ready with me. I just woke up. I just woke up. I don't look at the back of my hair. I just woke up. Taste toast composition. Capoeira. Ha, ha, capoeira. Not to quote myself last time, but comment if you know where that's from.